Hello folks, and welcome back to Whiskey Wars. My name is Sean, and tonight we'll be reviewing a Belle Meade Sour Mash Whiskey Straight Bourbon. Yes, that's what the bottle says. Let's go ahead and get into this thing. Okay folks, here is our bottle for this evening. This bottle of Belle Meade Sour Mash Whiskey Straight Bourbon, which seems like an odd... the order of that seems weird. But anyway, it says aged to perfection right on the front. And now what we do know about this is it's part of the Nelson's Greenbrier Company. So there's a few bourbons under that umbrella. But, you know, one thing we always have to watch out for, folks, is where things are actually coming from. So, bottled by Nelson's Greenbrier Distillery, Nashville, Tennessee. Okay. But then distilled in Lawrenceburg, Indiana. So, for Nelson's Greenbrier. So this is actually MGP. So it's another tricky bottle. And if you're wondering, well, why didn't this make it into our best MGP bracket in the best under 40? It's because this cannot readily be found under 40. A lot of places it's higher, so there you go. But we're gonna do it now after the fact to see what it's all about. See if it's worth a buy. Give this thing a rating. All right, we'll say all my bottles are pretty cold today because I forgot to put my heater on in my basement. So it was like 61 degrees in the basement today when I came down here and just started getting ready for filming. So it'll be a little cooler than normal, so maybe the flavors might be a little bit different. Of course, there's lots of videos up about how temperature affects whiskey, and maybe we'll do a video like that someday soon. In the meantime, let's worry about this one here. Let's give this thing a good spin, and then yeah, there's a little oiliness going on there. Not a lot, though. Not much for the legs. Actually, almost nothing. Anyway, let's get into this nose. Well, wouldn't you know, it smells like MGP. How surprising. So I always get this kind of like minty cinnamon bubblegum note thing going on. No sour oak notes on the nose, so that's good. There's also... Man, that bubblegum note is really nice in this bottle, though. Even though it is MGP, I do like what they've done on the nose so far. Actually, a really nice nose, even though it looks to be fairly light as bourbons go. But let's go ahead and get into this thing here. You know, on the front it says aged to perfection, but I'm having a hard time finding an actual age statement on it. Now it's straight, so we know it's at least 2, and if there's no age statement, then it has to be... Oh wait, here we go. It says blend of high rye barrels averaging an age from 6 to 8 years. Okay, so hey, not too bad. And the proof on this guy is 90.4. So let's go ahead and get into this this thing here. First sip, here we go. You know, it's nice. It's not bad at all. There's really nothing bad about it. It's kind of very typical MGP profile. There's nothing really different or outstanding about it by any means. I would say, I'm trying to think what this most reminds me of as far as in the MGP world. Probably similar to an old Scout, or... Actually, to me, it doesn't taste quite as mature as that, even though it might be older, but it's coming across as not, and that's, of course, Old Scout is a higher proof. I don't know, let's give this thing one more sip here. I just didn't get anything a whole lot interesting there. Let's go one more time. So there's a general sweetness, there's that bubblegum notes there, that's nice. There is definitely a cinnamon thing going on, so kind of like a cinnamon bubblegum. Not getting a whole lot of the mint. There's a little bit of a peppery note. There's kind of a nice caramel going on. All in all, the palate's very light. Not that that's a bad thing, It's just, there's not a huge depth of flavors. There's also kind of this cherry note that it finishes with, and then just a little spice from the cinnamon. There's no real pepperiness. There's a little bit of a char note as well on the finish. Yeah, all in all, not bad. But you know, let's go ahead and get to rating this thing. In the price points, this is 40 to 45 most places. And that price range, I don't know. I don't know if it's above average. I don't think it is. When I think about other things you could have looking around me, if it's above average, it's barely above average. I'm just gonna go 5.5. It's, yeah, that's where I'm at. It's not bad, but it's not really amazing either. So, I don't know, 5.5, that's where I'm at on it. It's okay. Anyway, folks, I hope you enjoyed the video. I hope you enjoyed the review. If you did, hit that like button. And of course, we got more reviews like this we've already done. So here is the playlist of other reviews. And here is the subscribe button right here. So, folks, until next time, just remember, as always, you can never have too much good whiskey.